Namaste everyone and welcome back. Today we are going to work on our upper back, mid back and lower back. So for the first exercise, I'm going to start with the lat pullovers. Again, if you're lucky and you have the lat pullover equipment in your gym, please go ahead and use that. I've done 4 sets of these, 20 repetitions. Otherwise, you can set it up like I did. Simply put a bench on an incline, just about a 60-degree angle in front of the cable crossover machine. Take one cable, a straight bar, and start pulling it over your head while keeping your elbows locked. An amazing exercise to get a great amount of blood flowing into our lat muscles and get that contraction happening in our lat muscles. The primary movement of our lat muscles is moving our hands way beyond our head and bringing them again down back. So this is going to the primary range of motion. Post completing my lat pullovers, I moved on to lat pull downs. I have a tiny problem with this particular equipment at my gym. I'm not very comfortable with this one. It doesn't feel as great as a regular lat pull down machine. But any which ways, I have done 3 sets of this equipment wherein I have done 15 repetitions plus some pause and rest technique repetitions wherein I added another 5 repetitions, as many as possible. I wanted to do at least 4 sets of 5, but I could only do 1 or 2 sets because for some reason in this particular equipment, my biceps and forearms get a lot activated. I don't know what exactly I'm doing wrong because I have seen myself doing this exercise multiple number of times, and which few challenges which every one of us face once in a while. Now post completing those, I moved on to Pendlay rows. These are basically like bent over rows, but here you want your elbows completely flared out. We are targeting our mid traps. A little bit of upper traps will get activated, but mostly we want to go with the mid traps. And as you can see, my elbows are coming just beside my shoulders. They're not coming towards my hips. They're staying beside my shoulder. So my trap muscles are what pulling this. So make sure you try the exercise. Do 4 sets of these and as many repetitions as possible to learn how to do the movement. Post completing those, I moved on to my shrugs. Now for shrugs, this time I chose to do the seated dumbbell shrugs, wherein I'm sitting down, slightly bending forward, and then started doing the shrugs. I've done a drop sit. So basically I've done 3 drops, started with a weight, dropped the weight twice, did as many repetitions as possible, took a 45 seconds break in between, and then went for my second set. Now the weight which you choose has to be challenging. Try to get those 15 to 20 repetition mark with the first weight, so that's where you fail with the first weight and the second and third weight would follow on. So for example, I started with a 22 kilo dumbbell and then dropped to 17 and then dropped. You can see in the video how my traps were engaged while I tried to shrug as much as possible. Post completing my shrugs, I moved on to 3 sets of pull-ups and reverse shrugs together, as many repetitions as possible, wide grip with 45 to 60 seconds in between. I'm still not very strong in my pull-ups, so I was managing only 4 to 5 repetitions in the last part of it. Just about okay. I'm not very proud of it, but still going strong. So the moment you complete your pull-ups, instantly start doing the reverse shrugs, wherein you use your upper back, basically your trapezium and your upper lat muscles to shrug while hanging down. Do 3 sets of these, as many repetitions as possible with a 40 of exercise. So 3 sets, starting off with the first set consider this as a warm-up, or technically can't be warm-up because you have done so much of exercise, you are already pretty warmed up, but like teaching your body how to go through the range of motion before going through a compound or heavier weights. So start off with a weight which is just about challenging for 15 repetitions and start deadlifting. Now if you can't do this, lower back exercise. And that's it for today. Thank you so much for joining me. If you did like the video, please do drop a like. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe. Any feedback in the comment section is greatly appreciated. I'll continuously and constantly upload my progress, so make sure you press on the bell icon to get notified whenever I upload my videos. Thank you so much again for joining me. I'm finishing off with a vertical hang just to stretch out my back muscles and also train my grip strength. Have a good day, and I'll see you in the next video.